You had a few interactions with him?
Absolutely, Simon. 83 years of age, 30 plus years here as a Guiseley volunteer. You also at the games. You say, Guiseley legend, absolutely spot on. And, it's just really sad to hear that. And but the minute's applause poignantly observed by all the supporters, as always.
Nice little 1-2 with one of his midfielders. And plays a good pass into Russ. Russ knocks it back for Jones-Griffiths. It's Fernley down the right. He's got Ditchfield overlapping. Fernley comes inside. Still going is Matthew Fernley. Back to Russ. It's a great goal from Harry Bunn. Slick football from Hyde United. And Harry Bunn glides into the area and takes on his left foot and rolls a shot into the bottom right hand corner to make it Guiseley 0, Hyde United 1 on 8 minutes.
I was just about to say there, Simon, the passing in the little pockets that was going on even in our own half.
Gets ready to take this corner. Ball is swung in, it's towards Denton. Denton gets a head on it, and it's nearly headed off the line. It is headed behind by a Hyde defender and behind for another corner.
Do you know what? That is a chance and a half, and what a quick reaction there, I have to say, from the Hyde defenders, and loop that one away. I think Hyde are winning more of the battles. They definitely seem more coordinated with the passing.
Yeah, it's where the vast majority of the game's been played so far, hasn't it? Certainly in the midfield third, but now it's Bunn who comes forward, cuts inside onto his left arm. Harry Bunn, his left-footed shot goes over the bar and hits the netting and goes behind for a Guiseley goal kick. It's out to Bunn. A counter-attack here, but there's another ball on the pitch that's just been kicked over from the cricket field. Stop it. Do Guiseley win it back? They do. Ekpolo. Ekpolo goes in strong, but then the Hyde player goes in even stronger on Ekpolo, and the referee halts the game. I was really confused there, David, because one of the stray balls had come back onto the pitch, and I couldn't tell whether or not the referee had stopped the game. Getting ready to send it long. It's up towards Roscoe. Drops to Redshaw, edge of the area. Redshaw cuts in onto his right. It's a shot from Redshaw, and it's only just over the crossbar. It's a great effort from Jack Redshaw, and narrowly over the crossbar. Right by the medical room, but I think, players are shaping up. It's going to be Reece Kendall, and here's a throw-in. And it was Eibel who headed the ball on, but Waller punched it away. Guiseley can come again. It's Tongue, chips the ball into the area. Denton's being held on the edge of the area, and it is a free kick to Guiseley. It was Joe Lamardo was all over Tom Denton, and Denton's appealing for a penalty, going over to the linesman and saying he was being held and dragged to ground inside the area.
If that wasn't right on the edge, it was definitely inside the box.
It's taken as long as a VAR check too.
It is, it looks like we're going to the screens, doesn't it? Almost feels that way.
CDP 50 says Denton in the box, it should be a penalty. Penalty. The referee gives a penalty after consultation with the linesman. So, as we wait for the referee to blow his whistle, Gabriel Johnson steps up to take left-footed, and it's saved. It's a great save from Waller, down low to his right-hand side. Gabriel Johnson overhead kick, and it's headed away by Jones-Griffiths. And now Hyde can come away. And it's Redshaw. Carries forward, it's a 3v3, and he aims to dink Battersby. And Battersby was scrambling. But the effort from Redshaw, from about maybe 50 yards, I reckon, it goes wide of the post.
What a passage of play there. A great penalty from Johnson, but a fantastic save from the Hyde goalie.
Yeah, it wasn't even a bad penalty from Gabriel Johnson. It's just the keeper's gone the right way, and he stretched well and saved it. And now Hyde can come into the final third. Ditchfield, cross goes into the area, it's towards Spooner, and it's going to be picked up by Spooner. Back to Doherty, cross comes in, it's in towards Russ, and it's back into the area, and it falls at the feet of was a Hyde attacker, and he's bobbling around in the area, and eventually Guiseley clear the lines and get the ball away. Sent back into the area, and this time Battersby comes and claims it.
Final ball again there.
Yeah, that's what you've been saying, it's just that last final pass, everything up until that point was good. Guiseley can try again, it's Tongue, chips a ball in behind for Pratt. Pratt plays it into Johnson into the area. Jared Johnson across the box. Rodion Saka! Straight at Sam Waller.
Oh, what a chance. What a chance that was.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity for Guiseley, maybe the best of the game so far in open play. It was Tongue, played it in behind for Pratt. Pratt's cross into the area. It was Johnson who played it for Saka, and Saka found himself free. Battersby, long again, this time up towards Denton. Won by Ekpolo. Denton's touch is loose. Prince wins it back. drives forward. He's got Brown making a run with him. He gives it to Brown. Brown breaks into the area. It's Ollie Brown goes past one, goes past two. Ollie Brown cross into the area. Oh, it's second by Tom Pratt. But Pratt can't quite direct the header goalwards. And I think Tom Denton is saying, why didn't you leave it for me? But with that, anyway, the referee does bring an end to the first half. It's here, Guiseley 0, Hyde United 1 to get the second half underway. Redshaw immediately goes forward, wayward pass into the gloves of Battersby.
Hyde straight away looking to put the ball forward there, looking to go on the attack. Chance to whip this in here, Simon.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity. Tongue it is, right-footed towards Eibel. Oh, and it's headed away behind for Guiseley corner. Penalty, but they're kind of just from Jamil, really. Liam Tongue getting involved as well. Anyway, throw-in, cross comes back in, but it's cleared away by Spooner. Ekpolo wins it back and gives it to Kendall. Kendall, cross comes in. Oh,
what a strike!
Reece Kendall!
What a goal that is!
Well, I said the cross came in, but I think Reece Kendall meant every single bit of that. It's a left-footed shot, edge of the area, and it is struck with some serious pace and width. Wow. Nestles right in the far corner to make the score on 48 minutes. Guiseley 1, Hyde United 1. I know we're a long way from sort of substitutions at this point, but if it's still 1-1, would you maybe like to see Callan or maybe even Jack Mason get a run out?
Absolutely, and why not? Yeah, I mean, if we can offer a different dynamic, and I think we've already done that with the change that we have made. It's definitely offered something different in midfield. But Hyde with a chance.
Yeah, George Griffiths puts a cross here. It was across the front post, and Battersby was there. Didn't gather at the first attempt. Russ was very alert to the loose ball, but Battersby picks up the knock, but gathers the ball at the second attempt. With what's been given to him, although with half an hour left, give me Callum Murphy running at this defence. I really do think it's a kind of game for him today.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been speaking to a few people at half time too who agreed. Jack Redshaw's in behind there and he breaks into the area. He's got the better of Brown. Cross goes into the area and it's towards Harry Bunn and it's 2-1 to Hyde.
Yeah. That was a heck of a move, and that is so quick as well. And how quick have we been caught out there?
Yeah, just like that, seemingly out of nowhere. It was Redshaw, serious pace down the left, and the cross across the area. And Harry Bunn was there, first time effort, right-footed, and it was I think through the legs of Ollie Battersby. And on 59 minutes, it's Guiseley 1, Hyde United 2. Ditchfield, he's taking on Ditchfield, takes him down the line, but Ditchfield looks like he gets there, and he does, and he puts the ball out of play for a Guiseley throw. Level with the 6-yard box, taken by Nsaka. Touched by Kendall. Cross is going to come in here. Headed away by Roscoe. It's gathered by Ekpolo. Ekpolo into the area. Johnson looks to get a shot away. Ball drops to Liam Tongue, edge of the area. Oh, it's blocked. Ball drops to Lee Whelan. Oh, it's deflected behind for a corner.
2 chances in the space of about 5 seconds.
Yeah, at first it was Liam Tongue, and then Lee Whelan had an effort as well, and it was just ricocheting around in the 18-yard box and behind for a corner.
I'd scrambling to defend there, really putting them under intense pressure, Guiseley.
From either team actually. Tongue takes the free kick. It's up towards Eibel. Eibel goes to ground. Oh, it's a shot from Kendall.
Crikey.
Yeah, cut across it with his left foot, and it only just whistles over the crossbar and behind for a goal kick. But that was a real snapshot from Reece Kendall, and clearly a player full of confidence after his first goal. But look, not on his side that time.
How crisp did he catch that ball, Simon? I love, honestly.
Anyway, Battersby takes the goal kick. It's won by Denton. Header. Here's Johnson. He's through. Johnson breaks into the area. Here's Ekpolo. Prince Ekpolo, right foot shot. Yes!
Awesome.
Goals the lead for Guiseley.
What an equalizer that is. Top draw stuff from Ekpolo.
A loose ball fell to Prince Ekpolo on the edge of the area and he lashed home a right-footed effort into the bottom left-hand corner, and on 73 minutes it's Guiseley 2, Hyde United 2.
2 absolutely stunning strikes back at this game twice over, Simon.
He only scores good goals, that's 3 now. Only scores good goals. Corner comes in from Tongue, it's towards Eibel. Oh, it's well cleared away by Jones Griffiths. And it's out to Tongue. Cross comes in from Tongue, it's towards Johnson. Oh, he bounces about twice, edge of the area, and it's cleared away by someone only as far as Ekpolo. Ekpolo doesn't shoot. Goes out wide, cross comes back in, it's towards Johnson. Tongue, edge of the area, takes a snapshot, it's in there, Gabriel Johnson, it's bouncing around, and it's eventually cleared away by Amado.
That ball bobbled absolutely everywhere in that box.
I think everybody had a touch at some point there. Kendall then swings it back into the area. It bounces once.
Chance!
Wins the flick on Gabriel Johnson. Takes the shot on the referee. Oh, it's cleared off the line, Gabriel Johnson. Oh, he got away from his man. It was a left-footed shot from Johnson, but it was a great recovery challenge. I think it was Harry Ditchfield. And somehow the score stays at 2-all. Now it's Jones Griffiths who carries over halfway. Goes to ground, but nothing given. And the offside flag goes up against, I think it was Will Russ, the flag went up against, but oh God, what chaos. The comments I don't think have been coming through on the Mixlr chat room for the last half an hour. So apologies if we have, for whatever reason, not read anyone's. I don't think they're coming through. So I'd imagine a lot of people would have been celebrating that Ekpolo goal.
Oh yeah,
and we've not had too much of that I can see. So anyway, Brown comes away here down the right hand side. It's like Redshaw for company. Ollie Brown crossing to the area towards Denton, but it's headed away by Roscoe. Gathered by Bunn, but Murphy's putting him under pressure. Guiseley really pushing for this winner with everything they've got.
Going at him, aren't they?
Is Murphy sends it out wide to Brown, crossing to the area from Brown. It's towards Johnson. Johnson gets a flick on. Tom Denton lays it off. Alan Murphy. Murphy lays it off for Whelan. Whelan takes a shot. It's blocked. Man. And just no one wanted to get the shot away, but still Guiseley can come forward. It's Walker out to Brown. Whelan's infield. Whelan goes back to Brown. Brown goes back to Ibel. It's loose. But Ibel gets there first. And it ricochets off Tom Denton. Johnson's chasing after it, but Amado deals with it well. Frenetic enter the game. Brown sends a ball towards the area, but it's comfortably cleared away by Roscoe. Another cardiac arrest, that's worrying. Certainly, but Tom Lockie's okay. Yeah. We know what happened in the Championship playoff final against Coventry.
It's awful to hear that.
Reece Kendall swings the ball. It's towards Denton. There's too much on it from Kendall. And anyway, the flag was up against Reece Kendall against Tom Denton for offside anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered what kind of connection he got on the ball.
I think that is last chance saloon now, Simon. We've gone beyond the allotted 5. That was the moment if we were going to cause anything.
No, I agree. That did feel kind of like the last chance of the half for Guiseley and the game. And it is. The referee brings a close to the game. It's finished here at Nethermoor Park. Guiseley 2, Hyde United 2.
Is it a glass half empty or a glass half full?
I think, listen, Hyde, they're up there battling as well, but you can tell we've had 2.5 weeks without a game, can't you? Because we started off sloppy, conceding 7 minutes in. Not getting in the faces, not allowing the ball to be switched from left to right. And one of the main things that we said is that obviously Harry Bunn and Redshaw are very good at coming in off the line and linking up with the front man, and he's come inside, played a 1-2, and obviously great little finish in it. But we've got to do better. Whether we have had 2.5 weeks off or not, we've got to drive standards higher. And that was the message at half time. However, what I will say is, I think before we got to half time, I thought we were the team doing all the pushing as well. Not saying that they didn't have chances, but I thought we were very brave on the ball in tough conditions. And it was plain to see that there was going to be goals in the game, and what we needed to make sure that we were doing was keeping composed in them situations.
We also actually came very strong in the last few minutes, didn't we? When the ball in the box got a few times and could have fallen for us.
Yeah, I think then you're just looking at the quality coming in, and we're into well over double figures for crosses in the box in both halves, so that's a tick there. 5 or 6 shots on target first half. Obviously we've had the penalty miss as well. So it is one of them days. Yeah, you move on from it quickly, but we've got to be mindful that we've come off the back of 2.5 weeks off. No matter how much training, running, whatever you do, it doesn't match up to what a game scenario is. And like I said, I thought both their goals today we were really sloppy. We get ourselves back in the game, and then I think it's between Gabs and Dents. They let a ball bounce in between them rather than kind of get the body in or play it forward. But we've got an honest dressing room, and I'm sure they'll be looking at themselves on that and knowing they can do a bit more, even though they're the top end of the pitch, because we don't win that, and then they get in down the outside and square it, to the back post, and the lad scores. I think it might have been the fullback, so then we'd be saying Jordan Isaka do better on getting back in. But we have to have that honest dressing room. People have got to look at themselves if you want to get higher and push higher. But like you said there, we finished strong, which is a sign of all the hard work we've put over the last 2.5 weeks as well. That we have got more in the tank. It was just that final little bit of detail late, and obviously we had the one cleared off the line with Gabs as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you make the point that it's not ideal when we've missed 2.5 weeks, but from a coaching point of view, I was like giving you a bit more time to work with the players.
I mean, obviously the Ilkeston game was a fantastic game for us because we came off the back of a thumping from Macclesfield, and the lads, they could have just started shelling the ball and gone back to default settings, but they didn't. They were brave on it, and I saw it again today. They linked up really, really well. Played with a purpose, but it was just sometimes that little cohesion at times that just wasn't quite there, which happens when you're in a match day setting, and you've got another team that's desperate for 3 points as well.
And I spoke to you 2-3 weeks ago. You said you're looking for players to find sort of different aspects of the game, and now Prince Ekpolo, third goal in 5 or 6 games. He's on fire.
Oh, I thought he was absolutely immense again. He's fantastic at getting on the ball. He's great at breaking the play up. He's got everything, and fair play to him, because his overall attitude since we've come in is he's set an example. He's a quiet lad. He doesn't do a lot of talking, but sometimes you lead in a different way, and he leads with his actions, which is great.
And today you had Kwame Miller on the bench. Is he another lad from the academy?
Kamani's from the academy, and Jack Mason's from the academy. So obviously the last couple of weeks we've been off, them two have been in training with us, and they've done really well. We had a little bounce game against Steaton as well in between that, and they played 45 in that, and they've done well. And we want to try and get them around this setting so that they can become stronger and really get that blood between the teeth to go and make an impact here. And
it's Garforth away on Tuesday, so does that give you the chance to give some of the players with the game time?
Yeah, well, we'll see how the lads recover in that. Obviously, we're without a lot of games recently, so we need to get that game time in. So, however we attack that game, whoever gets that shirt, they know the non-negotiables that we set and the standards that we set, and to an extent we've set some high standards here today, but some standards need to be risen again. So whoever plays Tuesday, it's important that we're all together and work hard for the team. And
next week we've got Baseford away. I mean, although they're fifth bottom, they've had some funny results, haven't they? They've had a couple of good results against decent sides.
The whole league is a tough league. I don't think anybody can look at any team and think there's a guaranteed win, and if you're to do that, I think you're a fool. It's about picking points up, it's about being hard to beat and getting that consistency, and that's probably where we were a little bit gutted after Ilkeston, that we had games called off, because it would have been nice to start to get a bit of consistency on that side of it, but fingers crossed we can play Tuesday and then go into that game Saturday, and obviously into the Christmas period then, but we are still a work in progress to a certain extent. We do want a few more bodies in certain areas, and fingers crossed we can get them in.